You've probably heard about the 100-mile diet before. It's an idea where you're encouraged to buy locally grown food close to home. And now a Comox Valley floor manufacturer is taking that idea one step further. The business is hoping that you'll buy local for products in your home as well. A-News reporter Gord Kurbis shows us more.
An order of newly manufactured flooring is prepared for shipping. It's a welcome sight to the owners and employees of Woodland Flooring and Comox, but owner Steve Roscoe says it's also good news for the entire community.
When you come and spend $1,000 for, say, in our place, that translates into about $2,500 into our community as it builds, because we take that money and invest locally as well.
Roscoe says there's a dramatic difference to making a local purchase with a company such as his as opposed to a big box store. He says instead of your $1,000 purchase growing locally, buying elsewhere has a negative effect on the economy.
When you go to a big box outlet and buy something that's made somewhere else, your $1,000, maybe only $700 stays locally, and then the rest goes away, and it never comes back. It never builds. It's an erosion of our capital base.
To help get his point across, Roscoe has started an advertising campaign, knowing companies like his have to start educating buyers.
We've created a radio ad campaign that's, again, we're going to be focusing on the 100-mile diet for sourcing all of our products as well as selling to.
Alex Robertson and his wife began a recent renovation project and wound up with not only local flooring, but also locally built cabinets.
It's a little bit more expensive, but for us it was worth it to have what we wanted and to know that we'd chosen something that was beautiful and produced here in the valley.
But the sourcing of raw materials for these products has been getting more difficult over time. Roscoe says BC mills should have been doing more in the past to help develop secondary markets. Now that they've disappeared, so has his source of cut lumber. That's why he's now having to do much of the sourcing himself.
With the green building industry wanting us to be buying local and being more sustainable, and the customers wanting to know where the wood comes from, it's all kind of coming around and creating its own kind of micro industry that is growing.
That can sometimes work to his advantage, though. Roscoe says there's a growing interest by many buyers to know exactly where the wood came from. He'll be able to tell his Comox Valley customers that some of his flooring came from this wood from nearby Forbidden Plateau.
Every floor comes with a certificate of origin that says, here's where your wood came from. And it is a topic of discussion.
And he says that is something you just can't get shopping at big box stores. In Comox, Gord Kurbis, A-News.